Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann, and it's another Flossy Friday. This one's coming at you really late, so who knows? It may not actually post until like 1 in the morning on Saturday. I'm not really sure. This week has been crazy. So just a little update, I suppose. So last weekend, one of my really good friends came into town for her birthday, and I mostly worked on the test stitch when I could actually work on stitching. Well, I could have worked on it more often, but I was just enjoying time with my friends being here and things like that. And so whenever I did work on anything, I worked on the test stitch. And to just express what has been going on this week. So back in June, my doctor put me on a new birth control pill. And I started taking it at the very beginning of the month. And at my dermatology appointment, she gave me an oral medicine to help with all the craziness going on with my skin. And I started that around like the 10th, and Aunt Flo visited the 12th and is still here on vacation. So day 15, so it's been a fun 2 weeks. My hormones and emotions have literally been getting the best of me this week, which is unfortunate. But I've just been all over the place, quite honestly, this week. I got a little bit of Happy Mail, and aside from my test stitch, because like I said, I'm on the last 2 colors, and they're really big blocks of color, and I'm just really trying to knock them out. I'm very close to finishing, and I cannot show you, but I'm really close to finishing that. So still working on finishing that, but I had to mix in something. Because I was gonna go crazy if I didn't. And unfortunately, I made a mistake today on my lunch break. So I have to pick a little bit of what I was working on today out. I didn't make one of the letters wide enough. Anyways, if you follow my Instagram, you've seen one of the finishes and what I started. So I started working on the Scary Apothecary series by Hands On Design, and I finished one of them. I finished Bat Bomb right here. I did pick out different colors, and I am doing this on like a pastel-y orange fabric with bats on it. I got this from a shop on Etsy. Can't remember, but I got this from a shop on Etsy a couple months ago. I showed it in a haul segment, I guess. I don't know what you call it, but not too bad. It's like printed on fabric, but it's a 32 count even weave. So I've actually really enjoyed stitching on it, and I really like how it's coming out. So Bat Bomb is completed. And then I'm not going in the order that they came out in, like 1 to 6 or whatever. I finished Bat Bomb, and then I handed the stack of the other 5 to my friend, and I said, pick one. And so she picked the coffin paint pattern, which is this one. So I started that, and I made the eye only 3 wide, and it's supposed to be 5 wide. So my in ended a little off because I brought the in down and I had some thread left. So I did the T, and then whenever I restarted, I started with the P and worked my way over, and that's how I discovered that I'm an idiot. So I've got to take the I and the in out, but that's coming along nicely. So this is coffin paint, and that's where I'm at. So I got to take those out. Yeah, but these are like really fun. I finished Bat Bomb in 3 days. And that was working on it like for 2 evenings and like 2 lunch sessions. But I worked on it a total of like 4 times, but over a 3-day time period. So that's the only thing that I've worked on this week that I can show you. I was hoping to also have the last 2 tiny galleries finished and have a big reveal, but I actually didn't get the 2 bonus patterns until today. So I don't have those done, obviously. I'm going to focus on finishing up my test stitch this weekend. I have to go to Houston Saturday, so whenever you watch this, it might be tomorrow, it might be that day, not really sure. But I have to go to Houston on Saturday because I'm having some cosmetic tattooing done to my face. So that'll be fun. I might film it. I'm not really sure. I'll probably film parts of it. I don't know. I might see how it goes, and I might film parts of it and maybe make a video about it. Not sure. I've got to ask my friend who's doing it if I can, or if she'd be cool with that. I haven't really asked her. So I'll basically probably just like start recording it, and if she's not cool with it, then you'll probably never see the footage. And if she is, then I'll just keep recording. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to think. So I pre-ordered a couple of things. So I pre-ordered the last 3 of this series. And I also got the next Holiday Hoopla by Brenda Gervais because Heather and I decided that we were going to keep up with having weekends together where we stitch in a day a holiday hoopla. And since the Halloween one got announced, we've just got to plan when we're going to get together and both stitch that pattern. But I have pre-ordered mine for whenever we plan that. I also pre-ordered on the same order the Brenda Gervais, and I want to get the other 2 that have come out so far in the series. I can't remember their names, but the one is the snowman with the little red cardinal, and it's like the face up, and then the other is the bunny, and it's on like pink fabric. But the new one is a black cat with little bats hanging around it. I love bats, and it has a giant cat. So I know that it's Halloween and black cats are a thing for that, but I think I'm going to make the cat white to be a potter, and then obviously have the bats. So, I do have some stuff pre-ordered, and I'm assuming, you know what that means? I am assuming that they are going to ship out soon, because those, according to the designers, were being sent out like this week or next week or something. So I should have those patterns relatively soon, because they're coming from Nancy at Needle Case Goodies on Etsy. I also participated in the Picture This Plus sale on the 25th, their Christmas in July. They brought it back. It's a little bit different. They had like a Christmas bundle where you got all 4 for 20% off the price of all 4 of them. And then individual pieces of all the other colors and sizes and everything else was 15% off, you know, like a piece. So I picked out 5 colors. So whenever those come in, I'll get to show those. But I picked some bolder neutrals because since I'm in the Baker's Dozen, I'm getting a lot of like neutrals. And so I picked some that I consider like deeper, bold neutrals. Like I picked like a muted dark red, a muted dark blue, a more muted dark green, a muted dark goldish color, and what was the last one? What was the last one? Barnwood. Barnwood was the last one. I got Tango, Barnwood, Nocturne. I don't think it's called Chrysalis. Chrysanthemum? I don't know. A green and a gold. I also got a little bit of Happy Mail. So I posted on Instagram and I was kind of just like whining, to be quite honest, and not kind of whining, but also kind of not, because it is hard for me to get to an LNS. And I did check to see how much it would be to order the one spool of Krynic and have it delivered. And it was more money to have it shipped than it cost for the Krynic. And so I was like, oh, I'll just wait until, you know, like I eventually go down to Houston without the cat, because that's always the caveat. I can't always stop because I have my cat with me. My cat, like I don't know who it is, because I always have Potter with me. So, somebody who follows me on Instagram and who I follow back and we chit chat every once in a while, she wrote me and she said, I really want to send it to you. I have a lot of Krynic and I have the color that you're looking for. And she was just like, I love watching the progress of your mini galleries. I just want to send it to you. And I was like, really? Are you sure? Like, I promise I was just honestly being a whiny person. Like it wasn't that big of a deal, you know, like, cause I was going to break down and buy it with like a pattern or something and make it worth it. And she was like, no, for real, I really want to send it. So she sent this, she sent the Krynic that I ran out of, so that way I could finish number 10, 11, and 12 for the tiny galleries. So I'm really super excited about that. But she also sent with it, with an incredible sweet note, which, hold on, because that fell. I this week am the most unorganized person in the entire world, but super, super cute card, super cute, and just a really, really sweet note from Kalu. And she sent me a piece of Picture This Plus in Casual 28 in Tycho. And then she also sent me some, I think she said this is 18 count, 16 or 18 count. Not sure. She sent me some Ada, and she literally said that she sent these to me because she knows that I love to dye fabric, and she thought that I could make something really beautiful on these to stitch something. So, it was just very sweet. And I'm so appreciative, and I wrote her and I was like, I truly cannot wait to dye some fabric, because it's been a while since I've dyed fabric, because I have so much fabric now, like I just haven't dyed any. So that'll be really fun to like get back in the kitchen and dye fabric. But I am really excited because I'm gonna stitch the other two this week and get them all finished. So next week, hopefully I will be revealing the full final gallery, like little mini gallery wall to you guys. I'm so excited for that. I wish I had more to share though today. I I honestly, like, I started working on something. I started the Scary Apothecary series, one, because I've been wanting to start it, but two, because I was like, I literally have nothing to show this week at all. What would I make a video about? But other than that, like, life is going fine. Work is crazy, and there's some insane drama going on, but it is what it is. Not to do with me, it's just there's some crazy drama going on. I try to stay out of all that. But yeah, other than that, just figuring out what the heck is going on with all my new medication. Apparently the pill for my skin does not like my birth control, and it's making my body freak out. But my doctors are aware, and they said that they think I should be back to normal by next week. So prayers that is true. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Sorry, this is another quick one. Unfortunately, while working on this test stitch, I haven't been able to work on much else because I don't think I'm a very fast stitcher, but I'm definitely not a fast stitcher whenever it comes to just like blanketed big blocks of the same color. And so I just feel like this is going so slow. I feel like I'm being a snail about this, and it's starting to get frustrating, but I will finish on time if it kills me. And next week, my goal will be to have coffin paint and small gallery 11 and 12 done, and all of those FFO'd. I also think that I'm gonna finish these as kind of like a garland, I think. Like a Halloween garland. That's kind of where I'm at with that. So we'll see. But anyways, thank y'all for joining me. This is like really off-centered. Thanks for joining me tonight or this morning or whatever time this goes up. And I will see y'all next week. I hope that y'all have a fantastic weekend, a great stitchy week. And so glad to see some of y'all back in the comments. I was really starting to get worried about some of you. But everybody's just been busy this summer. Like, I think it's just been a busy summer. So while everyone's been busy, I hope that everyone has also been getting some really good stitching in. So let me know what y'all are working on down below. And I would love to check it out on Instagram. So keep on posting things. And I will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.